USA LED. Back with another Xbox controller here. Everyone liked the previous ones. I've got orange, I've got see-through green. I did the long stick install. This time it's time for LED. Now, I didn't go for a fully see-through controller because it would kind of make the LEDs pointless because it would just be like a big glow. It needs to be in a focused area. So, I've got clear buttons, clear sticks, all in this case here. And for something different, a USA flag faceplate. It kind of will look pretty cool. The whole USA flag and the LED lights matches up really well with the 4th of July and the fireworks, so this is going to look pretty cool when it's done. Starting with a white Xbox controller as the base. This particular controller is one that came with the actual console. It feels heavier than the other ones, a bit more sturdier built, but we'll find out when we get inside it. As usual, taking off the 4 outer screws, and the best screw is right here. Let's get the faceplate off, and the back off. Now it's time to get into the circuit boards. So, I said this is an original controller, and you can really tell the difference when you go to take the screws off. The screws for these circuit boards are very, very easy to take off. The previous colored controllers, the screws were really difficult to take off. They were really tight and stuck. These ones come off really solid, and they look to be a slightly different shape to the other controllers. Now this is where it gets difficult because I have to install a circuit board that's like a sticker over the top of the circuit board. So it has to be aligned perfectly, every single component. Now this took a lot longer than I expected. I had to take pretty much everything off, all the wiring off the face, you can see there, just so I can access the back. And I had to really get this lined up perfectly. That's lined up, but it doesn't stop there. Now I need to attach these 2 panels to the battery component. Now there's 2 styles here. One style is soldering some wires in so you can use a rechargeable battery or, use it while it's charging. But I'm not about to do a whole bunch of soldering, so I'm going for the old school approach of just shoving a piece of metal under the battery conductor. That should be good. But I've got to stick another part of the circuit board onto the next plate. Overall, that wasn't too difficult. Let's put it back together. You can see all the buttons have been put in. The buttons, of course, are easy. They've got their plastic parts that line them up. I told you that last time, so should be good. And that is the USA plate. I forgot. I didn't put the sticks on. Alright, well, let's take the plate back off again. And these are the sticks going on, and the faceplate is back on. Let's put these side rails back on. You'll notice at the start, of course, I just ripped them off because that tool doesn't even work. I've got strong enough fingers to rip it off, so it should be all good. Side rails back on. And like I said, we have to go for the old school approach. 2 Duracell batteries. Still brand new, I got with one of the controllers that I don't use. So I've got those in there. And let's turn it on. That looks really cool. LED lights up. Everything works. I wasn't fully expecting to work, I didn't know, because I thought I broke one of the wires inside, but it looks like it works really well. You can press these 2 buttons here to change the colors. There's like 6, 7 different colors here, or you can choose flashing color change. And of course, you have to hold the pause button for 5 seconds to turn it on and off. Because you will see, because I'm using the batteries rather than the soldering, the LED is attached to the battery power directly, which means if the batteries are on, it's on. So you turn it off separately to the controller. Let's have a look in the dark. That looks really good. I mean, not really super useful, but it really looks cool. Let's see how it goes using it with the Xbox itself. Using it with the Xbox, for some reason, it's delayed the response very slightly of the buttons. And when it comes to precision on your gaming, obviously that's not going to work. So overall, this is just a interesting looking controller to put on the shelf, which I don't have a shelf because I don't really do much gaming. So I'm just going to put it to the side here and onto the next one.